Why is it that when any vlogger looks at a product, reviews it or shows you it, they like it? Have you ever wondered why that was?
It's alright.
It's Caravan vlog.
This is quality caravan vlogging. It's always, oh look, I've bought this new product and isn't it fantastic, and this is how I use it and this is how great it is and this is why you should buy it. Really? Why don't they dislike anything? Well, anyway, he's bought something he doesn't like, but he's too scared to tell you he doesn't like it. So are you going to tell him you don't like it, or am I? I'm not too scared to tell someone I don't like stuff. It's just I don't really want to upset anybody. You know what people are like. Hang on, you told me it was too floppy and it didn't go in the hole properly. That was confidential. I did ask you not to tell anybody about that. Okay, so what I bought was a new waste outlet. You know, a double waste outlet going into one. The thing is, I was quite happy with my old one. So why did I buy a new one? Well, look, here's my old one. Here's the old one. See, it plugs in into your two waste outlets and into your waste container there. Fairly straightforward. Bush straight in. Easy. So the replacement I got was this one from Colapz. So it's kind of soft and comes apart. Now, why did I buy it? I was happy with my old one. Well, the same reason I have an Apple and an iPhone, I guess. I like nicely designed things. Now a lot of the Colapz stuff, in fact all the Colapz stuff is nicely designed kit. So whilst I was at the NEC, I picked up the watering can, Colapz watering can, and this as well. I can't remember how much it was, maybe 15 quid, I don't know. Anyway, yes, that was one of the problems. It was, as he said, a bit too floppy. Now I will demonstrate why in a minute. Which one is best? I hear you ask. Which one's best? Well, there's only one way to find out. I got soaking. He made me clean those first. Will you stop that? You're turning this channel into a circus with all your mucking about. I'm trying to take this seriously. So as I've said before, I have praised a lot of Colapz products and I do like most of their products. I even got the watering can. You know, you may have seen me messing around with that in a previous vlog. Now, it could be that I really just don't know how to use this. As there with the watering can, you can see I was kind of using it like someone who'd never heard of a watering can before and decided to use it slightly differently. Anyway, I like to give things a fair chance and probably shouldn't really dismiss it after just one attempt at using this. But I didn't really get on with it. But to be honest, one thing I'm not doing is looking at the instructions on. I shouldn't need to look at the instructions on how to use this here. But it's quite simple. It comes apart. These things, it's wet because he washed it. These things go into your. Maybe you might need to trim them down here. That's the idea. And then this part here goes down into your waste container. Simple. Now, one thing I did find is this is obviously too long, so I would need to trim that down. Much as I have with this one. You can see this one is a lot shorter. Now, the disadvantage of these, I'll tell you now, for me, is that, as most home vloggers said, these are floppy and they are difficult to get in the holes. I'll try and demonstrate. In fact, I will demonstrate outside in a sec, but the idea is you push these in. Now, I've used this without trimming it, so what I think I did is maybe used it that way, because then that's the right size and I didn't need to trim this down, and then I'll pop that on the end there. So they are flexible, but this is still too long and I will trim it. So pushing these in the holes was difficult. Now I reckon if you had maybe two short ones of these on here trimmed off, they will go in nicely, possibly. I know it's not how they're meant to be used, but sometimes you have to modify these things to make it suit your purposes. Top tip there from Caravan Vlogger. Right, so without any further ado, what I'll do is I'll go outside and show you how I use both of these and kind of try and explain what I find the issue is with these. And you make your own bloody mind up. I don't care. I don't care what you buy, if I'm honest. I think I'm going to stick with these, and I know other channels what they'd do. They'd give these away as a prize, but I'm not going to. Ooh, E or E. I could make some kind of. Anyway, I'll go outside before I get myself into trouble. Right, so here we are in the outside in the undergrowth on my drive. I'll try and show you what I mean about these. Now I'll only do one at a time, but so here we go. Just as I start to speak, the wind picks up anyway. So here's the Colapz one, and these are my outlets here. So if I try to push this in, see, it's because it's not rigid. I've got it in there, but when you're trying to get both in at the same time, it's a bit more hassle than it's worth, to be honest. Now my original ones are here, and they just go in, that's in, boom. So when you're trying to get both in, no problem at all. So I know that was a demonstration to end all demonstrations, but that's exactly the problem I've got with these ones. Maybe I haven't given them enough time, maybe it'd be better in colder weather, I don't know, but there's the issue. Right, now hopefully that demonstrated kind of the issue I've had with these. Again, these two bits here that go in to the outlets are, as you can see, they're spongy, so it's kind of, sometimes they're going okay, right? Sometimes you can get them in straight away, and I know I'd have to trim this down a bit to get it, but with me, if it just I don't want to be messing around, right? I want to just with this one, like with this one here, as I said, it's a solid pipe, so bang, it goes straight in. These, like I could amend it so that I kind of put one of these in, trim this down, and that'd probably work. But then, so I'll trim this down, two of those there, but then that kind of defeats the object. I don't know, maybe you use this and you get on perfectly well with it, and maybe I'm doing something stupid, but I've even watched a video on this, and it is just literally trim that down, put that on there, and they go in, bang. Well, like I say, if these were a little bit more rigid, like on a cold day, it probably worked really well. But it was a warm day when I was trying it, and it's... I'll be honest though, a couple of times when I was doing the demonstration out there, they did go in, well, one of them went in perfectly okay, but when I tried to get two in, too much for me. Like I say, you might really like them. See, maybe in a while I'll do a more of a long-term review on a waste 6-month ownership on a waste pipe. What's it like? Get a grip. Anyway, I hope that was of use to you. Again, don't always listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about sometimes. So that was it. That's my summary of the Colapz waste pipe. Now we do have the Colapz waste pipe kit, which is different, which is the one that you use on a service pitch, and that's really good. Like, yeah, you can't always get it right, not by me anyway. Anyway, as I say, don't always listen to me. I'm not an expert. I'm just giving you my personal opinion. You might well like these and enjoy these, and good for you. But like I say, I'd probably take both and use them intermittently. Watch out for the long-term review, as I say. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you didn't click off straight away as soon as you saw Motorhome Vlogger, because I know not everybody likes him, but I like to use him every now and again. Makes me laugh, and some people do enjoy it. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next one for more expert reviews.
It's alright.
It's Caravan Vlogger.
This is quality caravan vlogging. Could use this for the what's it called? Thumbnail.